There's a cactus, there's a guy with a beard and a mustache, and he's like, yeah, that's right, Mitch, we're gonna need to go get him.
Welcome to Buzzworthy. I'm your host, Melissa McQueen. Today we'll take a look at the Magnificent Seven. Buzzing in today, we've got from the Broadcast Film Critics Association, Jenna.
Hello.
Science stud, Nick.
Yeah, all right.
Pop culture pro, Erin.
Hello.
And YouTuber, Jenny.
¿Qué pasa, man?
I thought the Magnificent Seven was the sixth sequel to the movie The Magnificent. But The Magnificent Seven is an outlaw action adventure starring Denzel Washington as the leader of a ragged but deadly bunch of not-so-good good guys. Here's a preview.
I don't like Westerns, all right?
Neither do I.
See, I love them. I absolutely love them.
You know what needs to happen here? There needs to be dinosaurs in this. If there were dinosaurs, if Chris Pratt rides in on a raptor, now we're talking.
Oh my God.
Okay?
We're crossing the streams
Nick's
here.
not allowed to talk about Westerns anymore.
And there needs to be more lightsabers.
Hey, Star Wars is
Star
like
Wars is a Western.
Took a job looking for some men to join me.
Is it difficult?
Impossible.
How many you got so far?
You and me?
I just like the way this looks.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
the way
great.
it's
Shot
really
is
neat.
cool.
Chris Pratt, though.
Chris Pratt can make anything cool.
It's about the storytelling.
And the director, Antoine Don't Give a Fuqua.
Yeah, see,
Is that his name?
that's why I'm excited about this. I want to see what he does with it. I think
Yeah.
that's going to actually be cool. When you have the one genre, you tell a different story every time.
Every Western is identical. I can already tell you what the story's about. Chris Pratt's like, yo, what up? And then he gets the girl, and then like, a couple people die, and then in the end they're like, man, that was crazy.
Who's she?
We work for her.
Good Lord.
That's right.
That man murdered my husband. He will take everything we have.
So you seek revenge.
The Western is a highly underutilized genre. We don't see a lot of films come out
It's because
that
it's the
look
same
like this.
theme
Maybe
every
there's
time.
one once a year. And no, it's not, Nick. It's not. The last one that came out was what? The Hateful Eight, which was completely different than this. And the one that came out before that was the one that the guy from Family Guy directed, which is completely different than this. It was a comedy.
Mic drop on Erin's behalf.
Mic drop, boom.
It looks fun. It looks like a fun Western.
And it's gonna be funny.
Ooh, is this the magic mic of Westerns?
I hope so.
Oh my God.
That would be a twist.
It's about to be ladies' night at Buzzworthy.
Who's she?
I'm the one that's gonna get you tickets to the Taylor Swift concert.
Impossible.
I can get you backstage passes too.
How many you got so far?
We got 5 in the cheap seats and 2 on the floor. But the 2 on the floor are not together. And if you're going, I better see you dancing.
I mean, there's a Gatling gun. That's like the one cool thing I've seen so far. That's pretty neat, okay?
That's awesome.
The one redeeming quality.
The cast is gold, though. That's the thing that's giving me hope.
Nick, what was the last good Western you saw, and do you think the Magnificent Seven will measure up?
I think the only good Western was Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. After that, they just all became the same because they are all the same. They're all the same.
They're completely different.
No, there's a cactus, there's a guy with a beard and a mustache, and he's like, yeah, that's right, Mitch, we're gonna need to go get him. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna go get him. And then they do, all right? And then there's this like girl who's like, oh my God, that's amazing. And
I
they
don't
like
think that's
hang
happening.
out. Same movie
I would like
every
to see
time.
a one-man show
Every
with
time.
Nick as a Western.
Yep.
After voicing the Lego Movie and starring in Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World, Jenna, has Chris Pratt probably peaked?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Chris Pratt's super charming. I mean, he's really fun to watch.
Yeah,
His
he's
very
great.
first like headshot photo though, really weird.
We've all had bad headshots. Nick.
Stars, they're just like us.
We've all had bad headshots.
So what do we think? Is the Magnificent Seven buzzworthy?
Yeah, judging by the cast and the director, I think that this is going to be a cool movie. I'm excited to see it. I'll totally say this is buzzworthy.
And I don't even like Westerns, and I'm willing to give this a shot. It looks fun.
It looks interesting.
What's gonna make this possibly one of the better Westerns we've seen in a long time, again, is the cast. And the villain makes a big difference, and I'm a big fan of Peter Sarsgaard.
Oh, yeah,
I've been in love with him since Garden State, so he's great.
Yeah, I totally agree this is buzzworthy.
You'd have to hold one of those pistols to my head in order to make sure that I go all the way to the movie theater and spend like $30 on me and my date. I don't like horses. You know what?
I don't like horses.
Nick, who are you?
Who did this to
Who
you?
are you right now?
If we were to see Tom Cruise in real life, would we be as intimidated?
I feel like he'd be like, hey, great to meet you, and then he'd shake your hand and you'd be like, "Ugh."